Does Rory Kennedy have a point that RFK could propel Trump into the White House, in your opinion?
No, she really does. And, statistics show is that third party candidates traditionally take proportionally from both candidates. They were worried in 1980. I'm old enough to remember the 1980 campaign, Reagan versus Carter. And when John Anderson was running as a third party candidate, everybody in Carter's camp worried that John Anderson was going to take enough votes because he was running as a liberal Republican. He was going to take votes away from Carter and deliver the election to Reagan. Well, it didn't prove out that way. And post-election polling showed that Anderson took just as much from Reagan as he did from Carter. The same thing with Ross Perot. A lot of Bush people like to console themselves that Bush lost the '92 election because of the presence of Ross Perot and thus delivered the election to Bill Clinton. But again, Ross Perot took just as much from Clinton proportionally as he did from Bush. And the same thing also, George Wallace in 1968 took proportionally from Richard Nixon and Hubert Humphrey. So third-party candidates, we all see them through the prism of our own eyes. The conservatives, we see his anti-conspiracy, anti-corporate message and take solace from one thing, and liberals would take his pro-abortion and other liberal messages, from a different perspective and see him through the prism of their eyes.